Hello, people. Welcome to the Plum Positive
Yes.
Show. We are in the
Yeah, there you go.
Transuse Rooter and Plumbing Studio, brought to you by
Allstate, Bingham Insurance and Financial, the only insurance company, I think, in the state of North Carolina.
It is, and we're the only plumbing company. In
That's
the state
true.
Of,
In the
in
country.
the state of the United States.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I love the
Yeah.
state.
I love
of
the
the United States.
So y'all can't see, but behind the scenes tonight,
Okay.
we got Crystal back with us. She wasn't here for our Christmas
Let's
special.
give her a
We missed
hand.
her. Yeah,
Whoever's
golf
editing
clap,
this
golf
thing
clap,
later
golf
can
clap.
add the.
That's right. That's right. We're working on that, right, Donnie?
Oh.
Donnie. Oh, did you hear me? Yes, Donnie. Donnie
The
is back with
Donnie,
us. The
never
Donnie. You know, a lot of y'all don't know, but Donnie started this thing. Like, without Donnie, we wouldn't be even here talking. We didn't know what the heck we were
Cue
doing.
the sentimental crying music.
Yeah. What's the Jimmy Fallon where he writes the notes?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So when you're editing
Let
me try that again.
Editing.
Editing this, make sure we put the sentimental little thing in there. But Donnie, you got the mic. Talk. Say hey to the people. Say hello to the millions. Right there.
Hello.
There you go. He is back, guys. That's hot.
With an
That's hot right
enthusiastic
there. I mean,
hello.
that
I
is
missed
hot
that
right
voice.
there. That is hot. That is hot. What's tonight's episode about? I don't even know. What are we talking about?
2020?
2020.
A little
I don't want
recap.
to talk about that. I don't want to talk about 2020 ever again.
Welcome
The
to
good, the bad,
2021.
The ugly of
Yes.
2020?
Yes, the good, the bad,
And the really bad.
and the ugly.
That's true. That's very true. Very true. Yeah. But cynical people, are they going to be able to find any good? Did y'all have a hard time? I'm being honest. When y'all were researching, did you have any hard
Research.
Yeah, I know, right? What is that word?
I did my homework.
You did.
Did you?
No, he did not.
We'll find out.
We'll
Copied
find
off
out.
of Brandon.
You don't want to do that.
So we're both going to
kids-
get it.
kids
We're both
paid for
failing.
that
We're
a
both
lot
failing
back
this
in the
day.
Did kids pay to copy off you, or did you pay to copy off?
Oh,
the
I
other
paid to
kids?
copy off
Yeah,
of
yeah,
him, but
yeah.
what I'm saying, if they thought that it was a good idea to copy off me, they paid for it in a
Well, what's the
in a bad
question?
way.
What was the question?
The question was, did you have any issues finding good for 2020?
I just kind of reflected on my own good of 2020.
That's selfish. So
I focused on the bad of the year, but
Okay.
the good from my own life and our lives.
Thank you.
We're together now.
Our
Special announcement.
special announcement. I do want to say we do also sit down.
I spent a lot of time with you today, Brandon.
Cue the sit down. Cue the sit down photo.
You definitely have seen me more than my wife today. So
Well, I sent you to High Point.
I've
first.
seen your wife more than you today.
that is very true. That is very true. That's very true.
Crystal, you taking a selfie or taking a picture of us?
You doing that? She said selfie.
I mean, I should. Tell me
By
I
the
need to
way,
smile.
y'all probably don't know. We are in a different location. This is the first time we've been at this location. So we
We're upstairs.
were upstairs for the Christmas special. Now
Yep.
we got Sarah kicked us out and put us down here.
Yep.
And we're down here with Bear and
Special
Darby.
thanks to Sarah
Yeah.
for putting up with us.
Yeah, seriously. She's like, no, y'all go downstairs. She's, I ain't going to hear
So
all
I
that.
got stuff to do.
Yeah, so
But
we're
Bear
down
may,
here.
Bear may make an appearance tonight.
He's
at
hacking
our
up something right now, but
footsteps.
it's cool. But yeah, so we're downstairs. We're talking about the good, bad, the ugly of 2020. I honestly did have a little bit of an issue trying to find good because I was not trying to be
Well-
selfish like you.
Well,
And
I mean,
I just think
I
about
can
myself.
come up with some stuff off the top of my head. We still had a football season.
Isn't that what we do?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's all I ever did.
Yep.
We had a football season.
Okay. That's good.
We got a vaccine for the
That's-
Rona.
That's good.
Oh, it's
That's
so
true.
good.
So,
So good.
So good. It's
So
good.
good.
which means that in 6 months to 3 years from now, we'll be able to go back to normal.
Y'all write that down because Fletch said it.
Yeah,
Hold him accountable to
6
that.
months to 3 years back
6
to
months.
back to
3
normal.
years. Okay.
Other good of 2020. This podcast.
Woo!
This podcast.
This changed my
I met
life.
y'all this year. Met all of y'all this
That's
year.
true.
Is the sentimental
That's
music
going.
still playing?
Yeah, it is. But that's going back to me being selfish, thinking about myself and us, and us.
Crystal got to meet us.
Crystal is so
got to
lucky.
meet us.
How lucky are you?
We got to meet
Crystal?
Donnie. He already knew Brandon, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
Donnie dealt with me.
Did I meet you at the end of last year there, Crystal?
20.
Or was it like beginning of 2020 when we were starting up the B&I chapter?
I don't know. What the
Yeah, but I can't
We can't
remember
hear you because
Yeah.
I can't hear you unless you're talking in the mic.
No,
Okay,
I
I
didn't
can hear
meet
you.
you till B&I.
Yeah, but we
No, no,
were
no, no, no.
starting B&I before.
Did you meet him in
2020.
2019
When
at
we
the
were
end of
at that
2019?
barbecue place,
Oh,
when y'all were
snap.
meeting
Pagan.
at some barbecue place,
Pagan. Pork is not pagan.
I had coffee with you guys.
Yeah.
It's the first time
Was it at
Joel
the
had
Bean?
Was it
invited
at the
me
Bean?
to
Special
B&I.
shout out.
Okay. Was
Was
that?
it at
Was
the
it
Bean?
Yeah.
No, it's
Don't
not.
say it.
This was
Don't say
in North
Starbucks.
Davidson.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This was so that was definitely 2019
Yeah.
because we moved from there to the church
Yeah.
and then we went virtual. So
Yeah.
I met you in 2019.
I thought you were so much more than you were.
Wow.
That was the best thing I've
That's
ever
the
heard.
worst
That's awesome.
insult I've ever
It's
heard
not
in
an
my
insult.
life.
I
It's
love
not an
it.
insult.
You just
Can
told
we
him.
discuss this? Let's talk more
You
about
just
what
told him
your
with
thoughts
every
are.
woman.
No, because this goes back to episodes
I gotta
prior when
go.
you were
I
like,
gotta go.
you think that Fletcher's a little weird anyways.
No.
So
So when because
he
so
was
Joel
all
invited
covered.
me to an
Choose
interest.
your words wisely.
Don't let it go.
Why does every woman
let it
tell
It's
you
go.
not
that?
a bad. It's not a bad.
Every woman, every man tells me
I
that.
like you now.
I like you now.
Did you not like me originally?
Before, no, the first time I was like,
Oh!
I love it. How much do I love it? How much do I? Hold on. What did you think of him? Truthfully, what did you think of him at first?
well, you know, his voice is intimidating.
Was he embarrassing?
And it was very. Like,
You were in public with him, right?
we were at this restaurant.
Yeah, it was
and I
embarrassing, I'm
never
sure.
met anybody with a voice like that. And
Yeah.
he, you know, he was like, yes.
I know, baby.
And he was like directing us. He's like, we're gonna go around the room and visitors, you know, like he does me and I
Bossy.
all the time.
Yeah.
But it was just so formal and loud and just
You
very
don't hear those two things usually in the same sentence.
patriotic.
Formal
Like,
and loud.
Patriotic. I wasn't up there singing the national anthem or
you just
anything.
sounded like some
Repeat after me.
announcer. Sounded
I-
like Uncle Sam or something. And I was like, this is too American. He's too American. But then I got to know him, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, he's weird. It's okay.
That's honestly one of my biggest things is I hate it when people don't like me. Like that is like a huge fear and
Brandon knows about that.
insecurity.
Why?
I have that same problem.
It
I
must
can
be an
s-
only child thing, right?
It must be.
Aaron's
because
like, I don't.
Aaron
have
don't.
that
give
Everybody
a
hates me.
Who cares? Aaron don't give a sh.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Well,
Let's talk about
Did I
first
hurt your
impressions. Hey,
feelings?
let's talk about
I
first impressions
really
with
like
everybody.
you now.
first
Yeah,
impression.
that'd be
First
good. So
impressions. Well, this is the ugly. So. Here's the ugly of 2020. First impressions.
we're on Fletcher right now.
We are on Fletcher, aren't
We'll
we?
stick with Fletcher.
I get this enough,
What
so
was your
tonight
first
you bend
impression?
over, my friend.
All right, Brandon, what was your
My
first
first
impression
impression
of
was
Fletch?
him was frat boy all day, every day. So
Yeah, you're not far off.
I felt at home. Not gonna lie. I really did. I was like, that's my kind of guy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, that's my kind of guy. What's up?
Hey,
Here,
Bear.
say hello.
Say hello to the people, Bear. Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, yeah, that's
Good boy, bud.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I thought you were a take charge kind of guy. I was like, I like this guy.
Take
Yeah.
charge.
I like take
Brandon
charge
likes
kinda
that.
guy.
Yes.
Oh, I
When
definitely
he loves
like
when his
that.
men take charge.
I do love when my men take charge. Now,
All right, Bear.
if we were live,
you
I
can't
would
get through
definitely
there.
be asking Brandy right now to chime
get
in
through
on
there,
her
buddy.
first impression.
Come on.
So,
Back up.
but I definitely the laugh startled me. It startled me, because the first time it was very soft,
Yeah.
and then you let one out during one of the first BNI because you
let
know,
one
it was the
out?
first time. It was like, I was like, I had my earphones in. I was like, dang, that's not normal. That's not a normal laugh.
Mike's peak with me.
That's not. Yes, they do. Ask Woe.
Yeah. Yeah,
Woe's,
Mike's peak.
Woe the other day when we were doing the thing was like, I've never had anybody be that loud just talking. Just
Just
regular talking.
voice.
That's Fletch for you.
Yeah, I've got the mic away from my.
I'm trying to remember which one I'm looking now.
Oh yeah.
Turn you down.
Can I get closer?
What
Is that
would
better?
you just stop that? You're giving her.
I'm blue.
You're already giving Donovan a lot of work here. What'd you think about him?
Besides him being so attractive,
About to spit that out. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
He does swallow.
That's all you got.
Well, it's like we've been so close for so long now. It's tough to go back to that first
I'm trying to
impression.
think because I don't have a good memory. Loud
Yep.
for sure,
Okay.
but I mean I wasn't mad about it, but
Yeah.
just loud and.
Loud. All right.
I was thinking frat boy too because I knew a little bit about the Wake Forest, the 20 years at Wake Forest as a student.
It was 5 with all the summer schools.
But besides that,
Half is what Sarah said.
I usually give people a chance. I don't really.
Aw.
I don't throw too much.
Give you
I don't.
a chance.
I don't throw too much shade. I don't throw too much shade. I give you a couple of weeks before I
Appreciate that.
put my judgments on you.
No.
Thank you.
But
Much.
he's a good guy,
Good guy.
real good guy.
He is nah, that is true. You're
Caring, loving,
Oh.
Tender.
very tender,
Whoa.
bearish,
That just took-
teddy bearish, giving.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I laid my head on his shoulder today, and
it
it felt right.
It did feel right.
It felt right in the world. It really
We
did.
were at the Bean for our podcast meeting, and Brandon and I were cuddled up on the
We cuddled.
sofa together.
We cuddled.
It was very nice.
We cuddled.
I have screenshots.
For real. Well, that's beside the point.
Fantastic.
He's like, get on in here. I was like, well, buddy, let's make that work.
Well, it would have echoed. I wanted to be close to you, both of the things.
So what was your first reaction of Crystal?
Now, just so you know, can't hurt my feelings.
No. I thought you were very intelligent, and I was just like very excited to like the whole digital marketing thing is really intriguing to me, and I was like very excited to get to know you more.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You taught him how to turn on a computer.
Yeah.
How about that?
And
great.
Aaron
remember
last
that
week
day.
tried to teach me how to update.
Yes, and it's still updating.
2016 laptop.
Never been updated a day in its life.
Yeah. Well, it kept failing before, and so I was like, well, I'm not going to.
Such is your life, yes.
Wow, this has been a nice podcast. Is this how
Tonight-
you feel, Brandon?
Like I said, tonight is your night to bend over, my friend. Tonight's your night.
Is that how you feel?
Congratulations.
Golly.
Listen, I have enough to go around. My time's coming, I'm sure. The impressions of me will be, I'm sure, great.
I couldn't even tell you my first impression of you. I mean, that was
I was
that
forgettable
was
for
20
sure.
years ago.
Yes. Same.
I have to really think about that. Oh, I'm.
Let's not worry about that. I might start crying.
Oh.
We're back on Crystal. I
You had
mean,
hair. I know
what
that.
about
You had
yours
a lot
with
of hair.
Crystal? Yeah, I did have
A
hair.
lot
Thank
of hair
you.
back then, and I think they were
Frosted.
They were
highlighted.
They were highlighted.
Not frosted.
highlighted. Let's talk
Yours
about that.
were
For a
frosted though, right?
second. Oh, not when we met.
When did y'all meet?
2012.
I graduated in 02.
Yep.
Were we
Or
graduated
excuse
yet?
me, not 12. Excuse me.
Oh, was that-
2002.
That's not that
2002.
Okay.
It's like late 2002, because I started dating Jamie in.
You can't be throwing names
2002.
out there. You're triggering people.
Mimi. Started dating Mimi. Anyways. I might be triggering people. But yeah, it's like late 2002, and then we didn't really, I guess, start hanging out until 2003, and that's when I graduated. Right after I graduated high school is when we started hanging out. So, because I went to church with her a couple times, like late 2002. Yeah. Anyways,
I don't remember how that all went down. So many.
I just remember you like music, and I was like, hey, I do too. We should be friends. You like sports? We should be friends.
Yeah.
So
Justin Timberlake.
we
But
should
at
be
that
friends.
time, he was.
Oh, that Justified
Mouse
album
Club?
had just come out, bro. 2002. Justified.
Was it
Is that
02?
after he broke up with
Yeah, that's
he
his
and
first-
Bridget?
Yeah, because
Well,
that's
that was
when the
his
famous
first
song
album.
come out.
Crimey River?
Mm-hmm.
When he kicked the photograph
He did.
and it like slow mo, you can see. It's
Well, the whole
big
girl,
of
the
Britney
girl
Spears.
looks just like her. That's what the
Yeah.
whole thing was about. That's a good. Oh, I need to listen to that again.
I mean, we're
need
listening
go
to some old school Usher.
Yeah. ooh.
Darby.
Um,
Ursher. We were listening to some Outkast,
mhm.
and we listened to Dogs Barking. Who let the
Dogs
dogs
were-
out?
yeah.
Yeah.
Great,
That's a
great,
great
song.
song.
Good,
Great
right on
song.
cue. Right on cue.
Bear, you're okay. Stop it. She's barking at nothing. Go on. Go.
But yeah, we don't know first impressions. Brandon with Crystal.
I love me some Crystal.
I got to. It's your turn.
That was real quick. I love me some Crystal. I was like, ooh. I was like, this girl. I was like, she understands digital mark. She gets the picture because I I was drawn to her on the fact that I had that's my second passion. Anybody who knows me knows that I absolutely like have an infatuation with marketing. And so like when she started talking about, I was like, "Ooh, I want to pick your brain. I want to know what's going on." So and then do you remember the conversation? I was in Aaron's driveway. That was the first time that we had
It's
our
a big
one-on-one.
driveway, Bo.
True.
Under contract.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But we talked, and I was like, when we started talking, I was like, I want you part of the podcast.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Yeah, let's go. And you were like, all game, and now you regret every bit of it. So
She did a week or two ago.
she did. She did.
But-
With
Hey,
renewed energy. today.
Very much renewed energy. Love it.
You're just
Feel it.
renewed energy. I
Feeling
love it.
I think she's. Oh, by the way, for the viewers that don't know, there's going to be a series of Survivor that comes out. That's
Oh, yeah.
going to be here in King, North Carolina.
Yeah. So I've
It's
been
going to be Crystal.
So I've been binging the show alone,
Mm-hmm.
and we talked about this a lot pre-show.
Mm-hmm.
And Crystal thinks that she can go all the way. How long do you think you can
I
live out there?
can.
Well, explain what Alone is now for the
I
people.
can
So
go a month.
Alone is a show from the History Channel. It's on Hulu, and I've binged like 3.5 seasons in
It's like Survivor,
4
right?
days. It's like Survivor
Man, excuse me. Yeah.
not Survivor.
So
It
Survivor
is
Man.
not-
I meant Survivor
it is
Man.
Not like
My
Survivor.
bad.
But yeah, so 10 contestants are dropped off in like middle of nowhere. Like one's been in Mongolia, the Arctic, Vancouver Island, just like horrible places to survive, and they're dropped off alone, like miles and miles from each other, and they get to pick 10 pieces of like survival gear. They can bring certain clothes and stuff. You can opt for the food, which I think is a bad idea. But Crystal,
How much
day
food can you
one,
bring, though?
like a pound bag of beef jerky. What was it? Like 2 pounds?
all you get
1
is beef
pound?
jerky. I
Rice
don't
or
like
beef?
beef jerky.
Was rice an option?
Rice was
Rice is an option.
yeah.
Oh, I could do
And
some
like a
rice.
pa-
1/3 pound.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
not
that's
much.
nice.
So it's not
Yeah.
a lot of food.
It's not a lot of food.
Anyway.
But like I've watched 3.5 episodes, and like some people just like tap out first day.
First
Like
day?
they don't even make it a night, and they're like,
And Crystal
I'm going
thinks. Oh,
What'd you
I
say?
can
30
make
days?
it.
How
I
many?
can make it
60 days?
30
30 days?
I can't.
but that's not the end of the competition. I mean, these people go 87 days.
It's last man standing or woman.
Yeah,
Okay.
87.
that's a show.
I mean, people don't eat for like 2 weeks.
I don't know if you could go a week.
I can go a week.
So, like I said,
I give
to the
you
millions
8
of viewers
days
out there,
top.
we're
and
going to
that's
have to do
pushing
something
it.
about this. She done challenged herself.
So we're
here.
going to send her to what, King or Pilot Mountain
Mhm.
or
Yep.
Hanging Rock.
Yep.
We're gonna
Hang a
you
rock.
got no PTO for at least
Yes.
8 days because you
I
you
do.
probably won't make that. But
But there has to be like a counter because she has to be out there against somebody.
well, you.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do
See,
it.
I told
Oh,
you.
yeah.
But then we can't do the
Happening.
podcast because I'm going to be out there for like 90 days.
Well, I will come out.
We'll
and shoot
send
you guys
Donnie
for a
out
little
there.
Bit, but
Donnie
yeah,
will-
Donnie,
He'll catch up with you.
Donnie's our guy.
He has a
Donnie doesn't
Droid?
sleep anyways.
Not a droid,
And Donnie loves camping. Sorry to
a little
say.
inside joke.
Things called the fly.
What's that?
The little things that
The auger?
no,
What are you talking about?
the things that fly, you know, and have
Mosquitoes?
drones.
Oh yeah, I could do.
I kept saying droid. Donnie has a drone, right? Drone. Drone.
No, he doesn't.
has a
but-
drone. He
But
can
Woe
do,
has
uh,
one.
Yeah,
Woe
y'all
has
can send
one.
it out to the woods, and we'll get the footage we
Well,
need.
I
Yeah.
first met Joe. Whoa, I was like, "Hey, by the way, I got a drone."
Cool. That's the first thing he said. Hey, I got a
And,
drone.
and Crystal was like, "Did he tell you he had a drone?" He's proud of that drone.
Listen.
Listen,
okay. For
Linda.
those of y'all who don't know,
Linda,
me and Will used to be married, and this
Yeah.
drone aided to this divorce. Do you understand me?
Hey, I've
Wait,
I'm
did you
just
smash it?
I love him, but that damn drone. Okay,
that about did it. Oh, he was proud of that drone though.
better be. He better use
Oh,
that
listen,
drone
listen. When you
every
were-
day.
When we did that shoot at Raylan, and he was bringing out all those other things, you shaking your head over there. You're like, "What is this?" you internally were like, "What is this? Are you spending money on this? What? Ain't my problem. Whatever."
Sponsored by Whoa Imaging.
Yes.
He's
Bo's
who
got the
filmed.
stuff, though.
He's who filmed "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
He did.
Fantastic job. Donnie edited.
Yep. Did a great job.
Fantastic job.
Yep. Yep. He said thanks. You couldn't hear him, but he said thanks. Donnie is extremely enthusiastic tonight. He's bouncing off the walls.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's been a weird day.
I mean,
It's
I
been a
want you to
weird
think
day.
about
Weird day.
how old are you? You 22? 22-year-old gets to hang out with a bunch of mid-30 people. Like, you're living life large
what
right now.
joy.
I
You
just
what
turned
joy.
37. Did I? 37?
Ooh, you did
So
turn
welcome.
37. Yeah, by
Man.
the way, yeah.
Late 30s, that
yep.
we would call that.
Yep. So since the last time Aaron had a birthday on December 28th, he turned 47. 37?
47, sure.
That's fine. 37.
The
and
balding just makes him look older.
it does. Makes him look
Where's my
wiser,
wig?
wiser,
Definitely
not
should get a
older.
toupee.
I need that big red. I need the big red.
And today is your brother's birthday, January 5th.
Shout out.
Shout out
to
to
Josh.
How do y'all remember
Joshua.
these birthdays? Like,
I-
thank God for Facebook.
Facebook.
Because
Well-
I can't. I know my mom's birthday, my dad's birthday, and like that's about it.
I can remember birthdays pretty good.
Your wife's birthday.
No, I have to look.
Oh.
Are you serious?
It's between 2 dates.
Bro.
It's on his calendar.
Bro. That's why we're in the basement. There you go. You know my birthday?
May. It's either
One part, right?
No, I wouldn't say it's not 15. It's 20 something, isn't it? 20.
He's getting there.
Just going to let you go.
All right.
good.
May. Nah, I don't know. May 25th.
Oh, so close. 24th.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know anybody's birthday.
Sorry, I won't.
I only know
remember
my
that.
wife's birthday,
I don't know.
and don't ask me.
Uh,
No, I do
I'm
know.
pretty good with birthdays. I'm pretty good with the birthday. I don't know why, but I've always been
I
good
know my
with
sons,
birthdays.
my daughters, and my wife's. That's it because I just do loans and stuff. So I have to submit for applications. So I have to know
What do you mean?
social security numbers and
You
birthday.
know your wife's social security number? Can you say it out loud, please?
and the last four for credit cards.
For verification, please. I don't know if y'all were like this, but a lot of people do know like social security numbers, like their spouses. Did you know Woes? Do you know Woes? Did you know? No,
He knew mine. He knew everything.
Brandy is pretty close to mine, but I don't think she could do it. It's like driver's license numbers. People know that too.
I don't know how people.
I don't know if people remember that stuff.
No.
I don't have
So
that.
there's
I
no
know
point.
I
There's no
remember-
point to know it,
Yeah.
like your license number and why.
I mean, I remember my dad when I
actually
was
do
like
know
in
mine.
7th grade. He was like, "You will memorize your social security number."
Oh, I got mine.
you
I
gotta
mean,
do that,
definitely,
your
yeah.
own,
But my
yeah.
spouse, most
Yeah.
spouses can do it. My grandma,
Most?
my grandma knew my grandfather's.
I don't think most know.
I have met a lot of people that know that part. I really have.
All right, so in this room, who knows their spouses?
I don't know who my spouse is right now.
That's the first. That'd be the first.
That's the first one.
So
Her-
out of
I do not.
4.
I can get. I
Can't
bet I can
count.
get.
That's
How many?
part of my problem.
I know the last 4 digits for sure.
There's
but
9. There's 9, right?
Nine what?
9 numbers in the Social Security. I bet I can get at least
No,
6 or
It's
7.
not 9.
Huh?
No, it's
It's
9.
8. No, it's
It's 9.
9.
3, 2,
9.
4.
What does that add up to?
There's not. It's 9. It's 9.
I didn't go to
And
Wake
I
Forest.
bet
I didn't go to
can
Wake
get- I bet
Forest
I
for
can
12
get
years.
6 I bet I can get 6 or 7 of my wife's.
Do you know that 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 are the same?
Stop.
What's 10 plus 10?
20,
And what's 11 plus 11?
22.
Exactly.
That was good.
Oh my God! Can't take this guy anyway. So back
Okay.
to the bad.
Do you not get it? It's 20.
22.
2,
Oh,
20 as well.
okay. Sorry.
Oh, I got on
I
the
was
little
just born.
bandwagon of the BNI group and all the dad jokes that have been through on that
Oh, it's
group.
so good.
Oh my God! I had the team cracking up the other day. I was just listening through them. I was like, this is so funny. I
It's
just
my,
got to keep
it's my
on.
favorite form of humor.
We know that. We know that.
So we'll continue the first impressions segment on the next episode.
Yes. Yes.
We got to do yours.
So
and
other
everybody
good
else.
things that happened in 2020. Y'all got to try Malort. I was
Oh,
thinking about that the other
Malort.
day.
Oh my Lord!
Y'all got to try Malort. Donnie would not have it. He stopped drinking.
That's
Proud of him.
unfortunate because I
For
really
21
think
days.
he needs
but
at
he'll be
least
drinking
do
in
one
day
shot.
22.
Just one.
Well, you tried on day 22?
No,
Yeah,
he said he's been
don't-
done.
day
He said he's
22.
been done for.
What happened?
College.
Tell you what, you feel better in the morning.
Well, let me tell you something about this Malort.
Yep.
My first swig of it, I was like, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's about 6 seconds in.
It was, and it was like, "Goo-goo!" Like it started getting into my teeth, like
Jowls.
up
It
in my
just goes
jaw.
in your
Oh my
jowls.
god!
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Brandy's got to try that for sure.
Love
So
the
this
sound
is
effects.
so this is this
Uh,
so this is this
Giggity,
liquor
giggity, all right.
that it's like I think like something like 99% of all Malort is sold like in Chicago proper.
I was about to say it's Chicago. That's where this is from.
I don't
Yeah.
know what Chicago proper
And
is.
like
Where's
just
from?
like kind of like Chicago, the city. You know, it's like New York City. It's not like just. It's like all the boroughs. Like Chicago kind of has like that same like build
Like
out.
the Greensboro.
Yeah, like the Greensboro. But like I remember first time I went to go visit my buddy in Chicago, he was like, "You got to have this drink," and I was like, "This is the worst thing that I've ever had in my life." And then I've gone up to Chicago. I don't know, about 10 times, a dozen times at this point, and I've just grown to love it. And I, for whatever reason, I always seem to
Torture.
go.
I don't understand that. I do not like this, but I'm going to keep drinking it.
But you learned to love it. Did you like beer the first time you had it?
Yeah, that's true. I guess an acquired taste.
Whiskey?
So to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like
Yeah.
whiskey. That was my problem.
See, my dad.
I'm
had me-
out right now.
my
So
dad-
how are we gonna fix that? How are we gonna fix that?
My dad had me try scotch when I was like 6, and I hated it because I can't. There was like a Bugs Bunny cartoon where he was like, "Give me a shot of whiskey, give me a shot of whiskey,"
Wow.
and my dad he didn't have bourbon, he just had scotch, and I said
What
it for like
Bugs
an
Bunny?
hour.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, he was like in a western. It was like him and Yosemite Sam, and I just repeated, "Give me a shot of whiskey" for like an hour. My dad was like, "Dude, you have got to stop talking." He was like, "I'll give you a shot of whiskey." Shot of scotch. I was like, that is burning. It is awful. It's the worst thing. And now that's what I drink. That and Tito's.
My son loves beer.
Does he?
Nah, every time I'm drinking it, he wants to taste it.
Well,
He
you
just
gotta
has
give him
to.
the
And,
sips.
and I give him the sip, and he's like, ugh. How gross it is. I'm like, you asked for it. And you ask for it every time.
You keep
Kids.
asking for it. So he'll have an acquired taste by the age of 9. So that'll be
Man,
good.
probably 4 at this rate.
Daddy, ooh, I don't want that. Let me try that.
Yeah, but Malort,
My mom
great.
put beer in my bottle.
It wasn't that bad.
Beer in my what? Beer in my bottle to break me.
Come here and say what?
What she said? She put beer in my bottle.
I mean, a lot of parents like rub like
Oh, beer in your bottle. Okay.
when they're gumming, like when kids are. I don't have kids, obviously, but don't they rub
Obviously.
like whiskey, like on the gums?
Oh no,
No?
I don't
Nah.
do that.
Sure. I
I'm
mean,
sure there's old remedies, but no.
Oh, if I have kids, they
It's
will
Tylenol.
get whiskey in their
I'm
gums.
pretty sure they will.
It's Tylenol and moonshine is what I give my kids.
Right, perfect. That's the
Nighty
better
night
remedy.
time. Yeah, it works. So that's my old remedy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get this back in here. We completely got it
2020.
derailed, which I've never.
I tried to bring it
ever.
back by saying that y'all had Malort, which was a good thing in
Malort.
2020.
Malort.
I thought
Is
it was
Malort
good.
or
Yeah,
Malort?
Malort.
Malort. Okay.
Yeah.
Malort.
anyway,
Tastes like getting
they're
picked
not
on
a
in fifth
sponsor.
grade.
That was sad.
But a lot of bad stuff happened in 2020.
It did. It did.
Australian fires. Kobe died.
Kobe that's on my list. Like Kobe, I think is the reason why Rona hit.
Could be.
Everything
Interesting.
from that point on. No, seriously though. That's like
that was early.
yeah.
Well, the Australian
some
fires
of-
were before that,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Where they killed like
There was like two
millions
things.
and
There was like
millions.
2 things before that. Can't remember what the.
Bro, this has
It's
been
been so,
so
bad
many
that
things.
you can't remember what the bad.
a lot of
stuff is.
bad. It's a
And
lot
Lord,
of bad.
like, I mean, so many celebrities have died. Debo died.
Mm-hmm.
Chadwick
Alex
Boseman.
Chadwick
died.
Boseman.
Chadwick
Alex
was
Trebek.
terrible.
Sean Connery.
Yep.
Sean Connery. Bill
Tons of people.
Withers
Musicians.
died.
Bill-
Musicians.
Oh,
But I will say the Kobe thing, I've never like
That
I've
was
seen a lot
crazy.
of celebrity deaths and stuff, through the years, but that one shook.
just searching celebrity deaths over there.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. But
I mean,
yeah,
he was
no.
young. He was way too young.
He was young, and he was
Still so
uh,
much
And
to
his
do.
And
daughter.
his daughter.
It
And,
was
that,
his
that was-
and
that's
all the
what
other
the
kids.
tragic-
All the
that-
other kids in the.
that was tragic.
helicopter.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was just absolutely tragic, and the way it happened was what was so tragic.
Freak helicopter accident. You know,
that was sad. Man.
just like driving on the highway.
But what it does, like I know for me, I don't know about for you, Crystal and Aaron, but like it shook Brandy a lot and myself because it's like the thought of, like losing losing a spouse. Not only losing a spouse, but you lose your daughter. Like, oh boy, that's what rocked a lot of America. It's not. I mean, yes, that was a big figure that was lost, but it's also you put yourself in that shoe of losing the significant loss to that, losing your child and your husband. Oh man, that made me all emotional talking about it again.
You all right, buddy?
And Kobe
Hold his
Kobe
hand,
was one of
please.
my favorites. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you. Support. See the support, guys. But Kobe,
I got some hand sanitizer.
One of the
Kobe-
greatest of all time. Yep.
Kobe was one of my favorites. I mean, that was the we were very fortunate to watch Michael Jordan. All of us because of our age, and then Kobe come along, and Kobe and Michael. I mean, what did he always say? He stole my moves. Like there was all everything Kobe did that was exactly like Michael Jordan did. But Kobe was just really, really good and bigger than life, so to speak. And I mean, we always talk about. I mean, everybody does it. When you play basketball.
Kobe.
So, yeah, you should.
No,
Kobe.
it's Dave Chappelle.
Kobe. I know, but that's beside the point. Kobe. We had this one guy, but like water. You remember that?
Yeah. Water. Yep.
Wet.
Water.
Wet. But Last Dance came out, talking about Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that was
a lot
great.
of good TV came out in 2020.
That
The
had-
Tiger King,
the-
The Last Dance.
I didn't
You
watch
went there, okay,
I didn't.
all right.
I didn't watch Tiger King.
I did not watch
Oh,
Tiger King either.
What?
There's
What is
no-
wrong with you?
I
reason
caught
to.
a few episodes, but that's about it. I did not
It's
watch Tiger King.
outrageous. How have you?
Do you know that one of my guys that work for our company,
Yeah,
Tim?
you told me.
Yeah, I got to get him on a show. 'cause he
You've got to
plumbed.
watch Tiger King first.
I will.
I'm upset. I'm more upset
I can tell.
than when Crystal
You're-
said she didn't like me the first time she met me.
Give Crystal a chance. She'll get you more upset in a minute.
You're welcome to storm off the show if you want to.
I might have to get another drink.
Fill up Brandon's while you're out.
I'm so sorry.
Please.
It's fine. He hasn't watched Tiger
But there
King.
was a
It's
good
much,
the
much
morning
worse.
show, which I keep on talking about. This
God,
morning
I
show.
muted every time I see you.
The morning show is that good. It's
Every
that
time
good.
see
I gotta
you.
watch
It's
it.
that good.
What's it on?
I'm telling you,
What's it
it's
on?
on Apple.
It's
I'll
about
give you my
the
freaking
CD. It's
login.
about
Yeah, give me that
CBS.
login,
It's
bruh.
Here, my login is. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, morning show. What else?
What's the last 4 years
March of the
social?
Penguins? Is that
Huh?
what you said?
Marches with Penguins was
The March.
fantastic. What else did come out? TV was good this year.
Real good. Mandalorian.
Mando.
yeah.
Yes.
Actually,
Second
did the
season.
second season. The first season was last year or was it this year?
It was
It was
last
20.
year.
Yeah, it was 20.
Okay.
It was last year.
Last year was
Did
2020.
it pour into this year though? Because I don't feel like there was that big of a gap in between.
2021 guys, remember when 2021?
I have no idea. Oh,
Ooh.
well, that's what I mean. It's true.
No, I feel like it was 2019 that Mando.
I think it
first-
was
first
2019.
season
It was
came out.
fall of
It poured
2019.
into 2020 though, didn't it?
Yeah, it was
The
all
first
yes.
season. The first season.
First season.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know either. Fact check.
No.
Fact check.
Hold up. There's three. There's three seasons, right?
2.
3.
There's three.
There's 3. If you have you watched the third season?
There's 2.
No, there's 3.
There's 2. Are you out of your mind?
What are we checking?
A Mandalorian. There's
Mandalorian.
two
First-
seasons or
first-
three?
2 seasons?
First, there's definitely just
I
2.
feel like there's three. Maybe we're talking about Cobra Kai. Is what
yeah,
we're thinking.
we are. talking about Cobra Kai was another one.
Haven't watched that.
Just finished that last night.
Get out of my house.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Get my bad.
So
Oops.
much.
I was with you. I
So
went with
much.
you. See, you talked me into.
See,
I
I
did.
think so I haven't watched Cobra Kai, but I watched Karate Kid like once when I
But
was
you
a
don't
kid.
need to.
No,
To
Cobra
watch it.
Kai's amazing.
It's amazing all by itself.
Is it like Fuller House where they read?
Oh,
no,
no,
no, no,
no.
no, no. I
Definitely
mean,
not a
if you go
reboot.
look at your news feed, you're gonna see how.
I mean, I see everybody.
Yeah, because it's that.
It's
important.
legit. It's
wild.
legit.
Quarantine happened, and I thought that was a good thing.
Quarantine.
Quarantine.
Quarntn. Quarantine.
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 And I remember when it all came out, I was like,
This
"It's
ain't
gonna
real.
Be okay."
I
This
think
ain't
everybody said
real.
that. We'll be
It's-
fine by summer.
Oh yeah, I was like
May
2,
at
3
best.
months tops. Here we are.
Going strong.
with 8 more months to go.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Beast.
the good that I do have about this is it really I think first it showed that people can work at home and be even more successful at home and productive.
Some
Productive.
people can.
Well, then we don't want those people because that means when they're working for you, they're not giving productive hours anyways, so
It's
it doesn't
true.
matter where you are. But it allowed everybody to be with their families a lot more. I mean, that was something that I really took away from it, and I realized how much I really hate my family. So, you know, I don't. Brandy and I are getting divorced, and no, I'm just kidding. No, seriously
It's true.
though. But it definitely
It was something, that's for sure.
it was something.
Alcohol sales went.
400%. Is that what
Yeah,
Micah said the other day?
I helped. I helped big
You were
time.
a good 50% of that.
Yeah, I would. Well, the bars
Cheers.
took a.
I don't have anything to cheers,
The
so how we
bars
gonna
took a
fix
big
this?
hit with me not
Fair.
being out. Bars are still taking a hit with me not being out. But the alphabet stores are loving me, loving me. And I read some stat that was like, back in the 1850s, men used to drink a quarter of a fifth of whiskey a day. And they were like, it was like a question. I was like, why did they drink so much? And I was like, what? That's all?
How much?
That's all they drank back in the 1850s? That's all they drank. They didn't have the luxuries that we had.
Have you ever watched Mad Men?
Yeah.
So I was talking to
I keep scotch in my office.
I was talking. Do you really?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So we were talking to my old boss, and he was talking. He's 60,
Mhm.
and he was talking about when he first got into where he used to work was IBM, and he was talking about the very first days back in the, I guess this is like late 70s, early 80s, that was still a thing. You would go in and literally they would pour you a drink and sit down, and y'all would have a
At like 10 a.m.
yeah, like early in the morning. That was a thing.
I at least wait until like after 5 to like if I'm working late at the office, which I'm hardly at the office anymore. But if I'm working late at the office, if it's after 5, I'm pouring myself a drink.
That's awesome. Well, I can say I guess there's drinking at my office because pretty much shares the same land.
Isn't your office like next to
The
your house?
house, yeah, exactly. It's on the same property. But yeah, no, that was I thought quarantine was interesting and definitely there was a lot of depression. So it's like good and bad to come out of that though. There is
I
good
got
and
to
bad
be
to
with my
come out of
family,
that.
But I was really
It was
depressed.
really
about it.
depressed and drank a lot.
Kids
to
loved
on
it, but I was dying on the inside.
The bad is the bad. I'm gonna say with the bad comes school. Like
Oh,
yes, we
I
were
do
quarantined,
I
but
do
school has been
feel-
terrible.
I feel horrible for the parents that are having to go through it, and the kids. But like I saw something like 2 months into this where parents were having to like basically homeschool the kids, and it was like, 6 months ago I got a report card back saying that my child was lovely to have in my classroom.
Liar.
And that was such a lie.
Liar.
He's been such a pain.
Liar.
Also, what I really feel bad about, the kids are never going to have a snow day ever again. I mean, maybe if the power goes out, but like now that school systems know that.
Oh, my power will be out.
Yeah, well, that's what like if I have a kid,
power
I'm gonna
will
be
be
like power's out.
Power's out,
can't do
sorry.
anything. But like they're not gonna have to have school days or snow days.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
Work
it's
either.
done.
I'm gonna go home
Work
and tell
either.
Aiden
Work
that, and he's
either.
gonna
'Cause
die.
I got snow days at work, but
Well, I
not
mean,
now.
I feel like you probably won't, but like I don't have.
Thank you.
My team at my office don't have laptops. They've been asking for laptops. Laptops
That's
are a
not in the budget.
blessing-
Not in the budget.
Not in the budget. And they're a blessing and a curse. Like if I go anywhere, I take my laptop with me. I'm checking my work. I'm checking my email, and like you don't want to have a laptop at home because you'll find yourself working until like 10 o'clock at night sometimes.
That's my night every night.
And yeah, so my team, and I feel like a lot of people probably don't have that mobile access, so they'll still have snow days. But if they got laptops, that's the one thing they're not
Everybody has
thinking about
laptops.
right now.
I'd
If
be
I got
curious
them-
on how laptop sales went up this year. Ooh, that's got to be pretty.
Not as high as alcohol.
Probably not.
How about
And
if-
we got all $600 free from the government.
That's true. And
Big
if you
plus.
got Zoom, if you were didn't you have some stock in Zoom?
I did not.
You should have.
I had my money tied up in that flip house, unfortunately. Well,
That's true.
good and bad with that. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah. But yeah.
Bitcoin. Bitcoin's good.
But he's
There's a
Eat
mic
that
right
mic
there.
little
Yeah,
buddy.
careful. But you sold 2 houses this year. And you're not even a realtor. I guess you're a realtor. Christina sold 2 houses.
I'm an unlicensed realtor.
But you sold your flip house.
I did.
And your
Selling my
primary residence is
under contract.
under contract.
Congratulations.
Big.
Congratulations.
Huge.
Huge.
What a
Huge.
year.
Huge.
Huge.
You know, we got $600.
Gone.
Yeah, we got
Aaron
$600.
said today. Aaron goes, yeah, my check came in. Well, I made a payment, so it's all gone.
And there are countries. Did Canada? Didn't they get like $600 a month
Love
or something
Canada.
crazy that
I
crazy
don't,
like that?
still
I'm
don't
moving
know
to
why I don't
Canada.
move to Canada, but you know.
I'm ready for them to jack it up to 2,000
They're talking about that,
per,
right? But it got
per person.
It got woed in the no.
Whoa.
not
Whoa!
woed.
Special shout out to Whoa Image.
Shout out to Whoa.
Wo's
He got
making big
wooed.
appearances on this
He is,
episode.
isn't he? Right? But yeah, no, it got stopped in the.
It'll come back.
Mitch,
It'll come back.
Mitch McConnell.
They'll push for it. We'll see what happens.
I'm all
tomorrow.
about it, baby. I'm all about it.
More good things.
Did you get your
about
600, Donnie? Huh?
Why not, bro?
dependent?
You don't pay taxes?
Was that because you were dependent?
You don't have
No,
to
you
You
apply.
don't
I-
apply.
nobody
You just
applied.
get it.
Your parents.
You
got
need
one.
to. Your parents are like,
Your parents owe you, bro.
"Thank you." You know what?
Hold up, no.
They
If you're,
need it.
no, if you're over 18, you don't get it. You're
I'm
if you have
over
a
18 and I
no,
got
if,
I was about to say I am. Last time I checked,
no, if you have if you're a parent and have a dependent that's over 18,
Yeah.
you don't get
'Cause you were
600.
still in school when it came out.
So you should. Well, if you
he
filed,
graduated.
did you What
No,
it depends if you need
they
to
still
file
claim
taxes or
him.
not.
If they still claim him, he won't get one.
Well, from what I read, they won't get it though.
Yeah,
If you're a parent and have a dependent that's 18 or older, you won't get a check for them.
No, because my aunt
Google.
takes care of her mother-in-law, and she's dependent, and she got for her.
That's like a different kind of dependent.
Tell
though.
your parents to
I don't
give you
know.
your $600 and stop playing.
They probably,
Yeah,
I'm
here
sure,
trying to
I'm
make
sure
it.
they put it in a
Well,
trust
you had to file.
fund
You had to file your tax
for
return.
you. They put it in stocks for you. When
You're
you're
right. You
You're
had to have
taking
been
care
the
of
30,
W-2.
you'll be a billionaire because they put it in the right
He probably
stock.
didn't have to file. He probably didn't have to file taxes though. He probably
Did you
didn't
file
have to.
taxes?
He probably didn't have.
Oh, you did? Oh yeah.
You should have got it.
Check
then.
out
Should've got one, homie.
Check out that $600 coming to you,
Donnie,
fam.
Donnie got shorted.
Donnie has no care
Donnie
in the
got shorted
world.
by Donnie.
Hey, did you get a laptop for Christmas, by the way?
It's coming.
Hey, well, that's good.
coming.
That's,
Is it a
that's-
Samsung? Is that why it's not here yet? Because it's foreign. It's on back order. You can't get appliances, by the way.
Yes,
nowadays.
you cannot. Cannot. We found that out today.
Months. They're months on back order.
Well,
Well,
and,
we all filed head of household, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
All of us. So if you, maybe because my sister, she filed single, she hasn't got hers either.
Well, and maybe it was because he was a dependent because on the taxes that were filed for 2019 because that's what it was based off of, right?
But he
19.
said he filed,
That's a good point.
so maybe they're just trickling.
But then
in.
they said that.
But you can still file. You still have to file taxes if you're a dependent. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. 'Cause
If you work.
if you have a
No, if
yeah,
you
if you have a
work.
job, yeah.
But did you work?
Which year?
Did you work
Last year.
2019?
2019.
It's based on 2019, not 2020.
I mean, yeah, I was at Olive Garden.
Then
Yeah.
you probably did. If you had to make over what $600 or something like that.
I hope you made more than $600 at Olive Garden.
I don't know.
He doesn't have a care in the
Well,
world, so
Yeah, he's good. He loves camping. So
it still might come though, because the money's still pouring out. So
it could. It could.
you pray about that.
Are you
thing.
done with the? I've got another good thing as a teaser for
I'm
next week.
I'm happy to hear you have all these good things.
lot of
Pa-
good, lot
we
of good
didn't
things.
talk about
this is
Pack the
plumb
Sack.
positive.
Well, yeah,
Woo!
well, that's
Oh,
a-
Pack the
was
Sack
another-
was
That was
amazing.
another good thing.
We're getting there.
We were able to
That's
do
the part right here. It's the local support.
all of us in this room were able to do a lot of stuff for
Other people,
other people.
which we never had the opportunity to do in our lives ever up until this past year. I've never helped a person in my life until 2020.
Thank you, 2020. I see.
Well, I mean,
2020
but
vision.
but 2020 did give me the opportunity because, I mean, 2019 I was just starting my new business and I was just bananas crazy, and I'm still like crazy busy, but the quarantine did slow everything down where I could kind of just be like, all right, like what else can we do? And we did pack the sack together, which was awesome. Did coat drives. We did a playground build with our BNI group. We did a charity golf tournament with our BNI group.
Yeah, that was
That's
fun.
a lot of good.
Yeah, we did
For
the
2020.
best thing we did was the white van candy handout.
Yeah, free candy on the transition.
No, that did not happen. That did not happen.
And puppies too, right? Yeah.
Ice cream.
Now you just have ice
Blow
cream.
pop. How
truck.
many licks?
Oh, stop.
He dressed up as an
Stop.
owl.
And I tell you, I kid you not, I found the guys going with a black light in it the other day. I kid you not. They were like, I'm going to check this thing out. I was like, don't do that. That's not good for you. Don't do the black light.
Oh, the van. Our van we bought. Yes.
Yeah, we bought a van and it had a...
So it's not the one that you took to the beach.
I did not take a van to the beach. I thought about it. I didn't.
We had a van. We
I thought
bought a
this
van
was
that already had
doing-
a bed in it and
Mm-hmm.
interesting things. Anyways,
Yeah.
Well, and
great
I
investment.
don't want to say the name because I'll be saying that, but it was a very
Risque.
risque. And we looked up this website. Remember looking up the website? Yeah, there were some things happening in that van. So
the
anyways,
van was a logo and everything,
just
but we had got it. All that got removed before we took
Just-
possession.
Just
Anyways,
know this: pipes are still getting laid in that van. So just know that.
Giggity.
Another good thing.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
So proud.
Made my heart
Pack the
smile.
sack.
So much good stuff came out about aliens this year, and this is just a
Still to
teaser.
come.
This is
Still to
a
come.
teaser for next week. But we had a lot of big announcements about aliens and UFOs this year, and I'm excited. And actually, in a stimulus package that Don signed off on, he basically gave
Don.
Who signed off
Don.
Don,
Okay, go ahead.
the Don.
They're done.
He basically, I think in the bill, it's like the government has
Deadline.
180 days to reveal what they know about. So we're we're doing an alien episode next week. Spoiler. But in 180 days,
Celebration
we're doing another
episode.
one.
But I want you to go
If
back
we're
to this
still here.
timeline, and I guarantee aliens have been mentioned in
Who?
every episode for the last in every episode that
Dude,
we've had
the past month
for the last 2 months.
we were supposed to have our guest on for next week like a month ago. Yeah. We had some tech problems.
Every time.
All I have been talking about to anyone who will listen is aliens.
The
Yes,
phenomenon. Prime. Watch it on Prime.
But we can't get it too involved. I just wanted to mention it as a little teaser. I'm excited. I've been excited for a long time.
What else was
And
good?
not just like it called me up to the front of the class excited.
Oh no, you have you have a project here, and you're excited to.
Go ahead and stand for the
I was a little
people.
late on
Stand
that.
for the people.
You got it now?
It's a little late.
You got it.
A little late, but I got it. I came to the party. It's all good.
What
Poor
else is on your
fifth.
good, what's on your good list? What else?
What else is on the good list?
Mine was toilet paper shortage. That was great for us.
Oh yes.
That was fantastic
Ooh.
for us.
Cheers.
Is it time
I
to
want
talk
to cheers,
To
but
the
I can't
transfers, router,
cheers.
and plumbing. What? Time
the
for what?
bidet? I got a bidet.
We're not to the bidet yet.
We're not to the bidet.
No, you
I'm
calm
excited.
your
Let's
roll.
skip it to the
Bidet
end,
too.
bro.
Well, calm
I
down.
don't
We'll
know
talk
what
about the
time it
bidet.
is. We're just having fun.
Well, what about the ugly? We got the
we
good.
talked
All right, we
about
got the
a
good.
lot of ugly.
We talked about a little bit of the bad.
What's the
but
difference
what's
between
the
bad and
ugly?
ugly? What is the difference between bad and ugly? Besides your
ugly
face?
is just completely Rona. Corona is ugly. That's just completely
That's
as
not bad?
ugly as it get. Riots
Mm.
were terrible, in the summertime.
Didn't-
George Floyd was absolutely just terrible. Those were some of the uglies that happened.
These
Uh,
masks.
the-
These masks everywhere.
Oh,
Masks are the ugly.
Yeah.
that's true.
Well, I think that makes some people pretty.
Oh,
It's like, oh man, she's a 4 without that mask. You put that thing on, she bumps right up
that
to
makes
an 8.
me. That still think. All that makes me think about is Scary Movie. I think it's 2 or whatever. He's like, put the bag on or leave the bag on. Leave the bag on. I'll take the bag off.
Oh, but the masks are such a pain. I mean, I get it, I wear it, but it's my goodness, it's just awful. And like the other really horrible part about the masks is you see them everywhere on the ground. so much
Killing
pollution.
so many pigeons.
Oh,
It
and the
is.
turtles.
Turtles.
The
It's
turtles.
all about the turtles.
First it was the
I am proud to
straws,
say,
now it's the
I am proud to
masks.
say that I haven't spent a penny on masks at all to this day. I have them, but
So
Because
what
they
are
were-
you saying?
they were given to me.
I spent
My
way
work-
I spent way too much damn money on masks because I gave them out at a quarantined event.
He
social
Oprah that
distance.
thing, and you get a mask, and you get a
Yeah.
mask.
My
It's got
work,
my
my work
name.
gave me
I
2
didn't get a mask.
masks. I mean,
I'll give you a mask.
I'm just good. I just keep reusing
mask.
them. Whatever. Why buy them? These guys like to be fashionable and buy the little.
Duckies.
I
Hey, the
promote-
ducks.
I tried to
Shout out to
promote
Tiffany
myself.
because she did the
I
duck.
didn't get one, or did I?
Did get one,
Oh, yeah, I
homie.
did.
Yes, you did.
I
You
did.
got
Mary
one.
Sethwell did my masks.
I got a. She
got
did.
my
Shout
got
out to
my
Mary.
Allstate logo, got my name, got my telephone number. Don't know if I've gotten calls from it.
Is
but,
that why you get a lot of people stare at you? You think you're?
That's just my face.
No, they're looking at that mask. I'm like, who's that guy with that?
Well, it's like so many people. Like when I go to breweries or wherever or a coffee shop, they're like, "And what's your name?" And I'm like, look at my face. I'm wearing my name on my face. And I'm like Fletcher Bingham, and they're like, "How do you spell it?" I'm like, "Dude, come on, come on."
Speaking of masks, I would love a Plum Positive Show logoed mask.
Mary
With
can
our-
handle that for us,
Yeah, Mary
and she's
Sethwell.
supposed to be getting some shirts to us
Free,
as well.
This is a free advertisement.
It is.
We're going to start to monetize these
Yes,
advertisements.
SMS. Is that right?
S text, SMS.
Yes, I think so.
Yes,
Yes. Okay, I thought I had it right. I wouldn't have said it.
I think so. Custom.
It was. It is.
SMS
It is.
custom.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that. Yeah. So,
Mary,
anyways,
forgive me. Crystal, fact check.
fact check.
I think it's SMS custom graphics.
But like, what is it? What is it called? Mask. Mask.
Mask me.
Mask me.
Mask me.
Yeah, that's a real thing too. what is happening?
Help him talk.
What happened? Yeah, but that's the thing. And I think our friend, mhm.
What?
Susan Fag. I couldn't. I had a brain fart there. Susan Fag. I got a lot of business because
Yeah.
of the mask me.
Stop.
JMS.
JMS.
I told you it was SMS.
JMS.
JMS.
Just edit that.
I was
Yeah.
really confident with that too, wasn't I?
You were.
JMS.
SMS. Can someone
No, I got
help
some
me?
of Susan Fagg's
I just can't.
products. Rode in the fields. Because I got the mask knee. Got the mask knee.
You gotta
Yeah.
be.
It's terrible. Let's get off of it. Come on now.
I can't with that guy over there in the corner.
Keep it together.
I can't with that guy in the corner. He's distracting me.
That guy in the
The
corner.
guy in the corner. That
Okay.
guy way over there in the corner. Is that your? Somebody go get that top of the tree that you made when you were 4 years old
Yeah.
in the corner.
It's a beautiful angel. It's a
The angel.
beautiful, it's a beautiful angel.
Are you gonna? Are you gonna refill? Because I
Right.
need a refill.
Hey, since you was up.
Yeah, sensuous. Sensuous.
Sensuous.
All right, y'all take a look at this. This
To
thing
the
right
top
here.
Of the tree right here.
That was
the
a
angel.
4-year-old Fletcher Bingham made
Yep.
that
Still at the top of the tree.
in his all-girls Catholic school.
Not a girl, not Catholic.
We don't know that. Fact check.
Put it right here.
Do a little fact
Oh,
check.
there you go.
Oh,
Look
that's
at that.
sweet.
Look at
That's
that
sweet.
pretty
She
thing.
can-
I am.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
So
did you watch the ball drop?
I
Sorry, that was a good joke.
I
with that.
did. I did, and honestly, dude, was it not like really weird?
I was in bed before midnight. So
I watched
idea
it.
What happened.
But we played. So what? All right. So what we did? I was gonna say, what did y'all do? But I'll say what I did
I
first.
slept.
We played games. I mean, it got a little crazy at our house. No joke. Like it got really crazy. We had a party.
I hope it was.
we had
less
a
than
DJ?
10
it
people.
better
No,
be less
seriously,
than
we had a
10. I'm
DJ.
telling Cooper.
We had a few people over. We had a DJ. We had
It's a joke. Your house?
Were you the DJ?
No, we had a DJ. We had a lot of games going on. We
How
had
many
like
people did you-
3 game stations.
Definitely
going
more than 10 people.
on. I had a midget. I had a midget
Oh.
show
Little
up.
people.
I kid you not. I had a midget show up.
Little people.
And
This is
then
a PC show, Brandon. They're little
at the
people
end
now.
at the end of the day, we had
he
strip
doesn't
poker.
care. He's just going on with it.
No, I'm serious. It got crazy.
He did what now?
Yeah. So midget was my little girl. The DJ was my son, and Brandy and I played strip poker.
What
at
a
the end of the night.
turn.
Yeah,
What
no.
a Shyamalan twist.
Yeah. So, in other words, we did absolutely nothing. We played games. We played Phase 10. We started Phase 10 at like 9:45 and finished it after
As the ball
midnight.
dropped.
After midnight.
Exactly when the ball dropped.
After midnight.
Whoa.
Well, did you see the snap? The Iron Man Avengers thing? That was like a
Endgame
big
snap?
thing. That was a big thing.
What?
People started the movie at 9:30. There was like
Why are they gonna
9:30
try to
something.
jinx it like that?
And they played it just right as soon as it hit midnight, and they were TikToking it. It was awesome. That was awesome. As soon as he did that, it turned.
Well, that's a lot more fun than watching a stupid ball drop.
You hate the ball,
I hate the ball. It makes zero sense.
so you didn't watch it at all.
No, I didn't watch that. I saw highlights the next day when Andy Cohen was
Tell something
talking
about that.
was talking with Anderson Cooper
About doing
and they were
acid.
both just hammered drunk. And Andy Cohen was like, this kind of feels like or Anderson Cooper was like, this kind of feels like an acid trip. And he was like, Andy Cohen was like, have you done acid? He was like, no, I haven't done acid. He was like, you're coming to my place, Anderson, after this show, and you're doing acid with me tonight. And I was like, damn,
That's
it
awesome.
gets rowdy.
I guess.
But
yeah.
no, but like, I saw Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, looking like an idiot. Cyndi Lauper looks like she lost her damn mind out there.
Oh, J-Lo ran into she slid. There was a funny There's a funny TikTok on that. But she flew into the cameraman, slid into the cameraman.
It's just dumb performances, and then you watch this. Is it 60 seconds that the ball drops? Mm-hmm. You just watch a big ball for 60 seconds, just slowly count down to another day. Is that what you're telling me? Is that cynical? I feel like that's cynical.
Let's talk about the passion this man is bringing about the ball drop. Like this is very passionate.
First of all, I don't.
What grinds your gears?
The ball drop grinds my gears.
Facts.
Well, and
I have no idea what I did that night.
People who
All I know
go,
is it was a regular night. I went to bed before midnight.
it's just another night.
I woke up and
It's
played
just
ball the next day.
Did you watch the ball drop?
I did.
You
I
did?
did watch it.
Crystal watched. Donnie, did you?
It's tradition.
You didn't?
Whose tradition?
It's our tradition, family,
Pagan.
American
Pagan.
tradition.
It's pagan history. But, I mean, the people, I can't imagine, first of all, watching it on TV just seems boring as hell. But, like, going and seeing it live, those people have to show up, like, 12-plus hours before the ball drops.
Well, that's just a
They
big
can't
party.
leave.
It's just a big party.
They wear diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
wear
just a big
diapers.
part.
That's awful.
That's just a big party.
That's
That's what they
awful.
do it for. They don't
But
do
they
it.
can't have
They're not doing it for just specifically the ball to drop. Like, oh my God, I cannot wait to watch 60 seconds of this ball drop. It's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
The only thing.
They're
They
here to
are,
see
but they're
Cyndi
not.
Lauper.
That's not what it's for.
I want to see Cyndi Lauper.
Time after time.
But I don't think she sang that. She sang some weird techno stuff.
Time
It was just
after time.
weird.
Actually, I saw a clip of it, but I don't remember what she sung.
It
I
wasn't
saw.
time
I
after
did.
time.
So what we do is we don't watch the whole thing. If there's a performance on there, like was it 2 years ago? Green Day was on there, and Brandy knew Green Day was going to play, and Brandy's in love with Green Day, so she's like, I want to watch that
Did she
performance.
go to the Warped Tour back in the day?
Oh yes, absolutely. We were supposed to go this year. That was one thing that got
The
canceled.
Warped Tour is still going?
No, there was I forgot what the name of the tour was, but it was Taking Back Sunday, Green Day, and Weezer.
Oh, shit. Take me back to 2002.
Mm-hmm. That's where we were going back in our time machine.
Put that on your bad.
Yeah, that was supposed to be in August, and that got canceled. And but so we tuned in to watch that, 2 years ago. But normally, like we did it exactly how we normally do. We wait till about 10 minutes till, and then we turn it on, and then I'll catch up with it.
To watch the ball drop.
Yeah, I mean it's a tradition. I'm going to
You're
kiss
like,
my wife.
People don't watch it to watch the ball drop.
Well,
and you're like, I
10
turned it
minutes
on
before.
10 minutes before.
Yeah, but
to
I'm not.
watch it.
Yes, but what I'm saying is
You're
it's
like, the 9 minutes before the ball drops. That's where
But
it gets
it's
good.
no, I watched J-Lo's performance. I did watch that. Yeah, I
watch
mean, I
that.
guess
I'd
we
watch
watched the ball drop, but
Come on,
it is
Get us
tradition.
on track, Crystal.
It is tradition. It is tradition.
Bidets.
Tired of this New Year's.
No. Well,
I
I mean,
went
all
to
he's doing is
bed,
bashing.
all right? I played basketball the next day.
You did do that.
I played basketball once in 2020.
I will say,
Or, no,
January-
I didn't. That was 2021. I played once.
you did that too, didn't you?
Huh?
You did that too, though. You played basketball.
Wait, did you and Crystal ever play?
2020?
No.
No,
No,
that
she's
hasn't
scared
happened
like crazy. She won't
Okay.
commit
Well, let's
and do
pause on that.
Dang.
Look.
All right.
it. Pause or
Put a
drop
pause
balls.
on that. That's what you'll do.
Oh!
They've
And not
already
in the
dropped.
basket.
And I will cross you.
We're
Sign
talking
it.
about in the basket.
Yes.
Not in the
Oh,
basket.
my Lord have
He's
mercy.
supposed to get us a court, Davison, whatever.
He's going
Yes.
to court? You're
Well,
going to
Get it,
court?
he's
Going
getting us
court.
a court
Yep. I got
indoors because I'm not playing outside.
Okay.
It's too cold for my brittle body.
Mhm.
We're gonna play one on
He's got to
one.
wear a toboggan on his head.
Right.
He wants to play outside.
Anyways, we'll put a hold on that. What's our next segment?
that. we can make it
Are
happen.
we on the Bidets?
We are. I mean,
Bear.
hey, bud.
Hey, buddy.
But
But
yeah,
no, I want to hold on.
No more balls dropping.
No, the ball,
No more New
the
Year's.
magic happened after the ball dropped.
Oh, okay.
oh,
January 1st of 2021 could have been one of the best days I've had in many, many years.
really?
Yes,
Why is that?
absolutely.
Because you had Waffle House.
No, I have that every
That's
day.
every day.
I did not have Waffle House that day.
That's probably why it was
that's
good.
probably
You didn't feel
Now, hold on.
dog.
Hey, don't talk about Whoa. Whoa.
Imaging.
Don't talk about my Waffle House. That's my heart. I have that every day.
It
They
is
know
your
me
heart.
by
It's going
name.
to
They know what
explode.
I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Says the man who drinks a gallon of whiskey each day.
Whiskey is good for your heart.
No, it's
That's
not.
What all 4 out of
No,
5
it's not.
doctors recommend
4 out
scotch.
of 5
Yes, witch. 4 out of 5 witch doctors.
Witch doctors. That's about accurate. But no, it was like we did absolutely nothing, and I had my wife on board with
Watch
it. And
Cobra
Brandy's,
Kai all day or something.
we finished morning
Binge watched
show
the whole episode-
and
the whole
Cobra
season.
Kai that day. It was
We're
awesome.
back on morning show, huh?
You need to watch it. It won an Emmy. Just saying.
What is that on again? Because I
It is
might
on
start.
Apple.
Oh, that's right. You already told me that.
It's just
I
one
need your
season.
login.
It's just one season. But no, it was like everybody was chill. Like Brandy usually is the one who like I can get in a chill mode. Like I'm pretty good at that. Brandy cannot. Brandy's like mine's going constantly. I have to clean this. I have to clean that. I got to keep going and all that stuff. But that was the day where she was like she was chill. She chilled. I chilled. We sat there and watched TV, cuddled, had fires all day. And my children was pretty
Aw.
good. That was the big thing. My children were pretty cuddly too.
Yeah.
So it was a good day. That was a great day. And then January 2nd hit, and then all hell broke loose, and then everything went back to normal.
I will say, day after Christmas, I watched all of the Lord of the Rings.
You told me that.
Extended edition.
So you literally, that was like
Like-
10 and a half, 11 hours of your life.
Probably 12.
Crystal was
They're
like,
like,
what
they're like
a loser.
4-ish. They're 4-ish
The
hours.
extended.
If you would have
Yeah.
said you watched the Matrix trilogy,
I try to find it, but like I don't
have
think it's
it.
streaming.
Do you really?
I have it. It
I'd
is
like to
streaming
watch
on HBO
Max?
Yeah, you have
Dude,
that?
I tried to look the other day.
It's on there because I watched on HBO. I own the
think
DVDs,
I
but
think I saw it on HBO Max,
okay,
and then I was like, I'll wait until tomorrow to watch that,
and it went away.
and it went away.
I just watched the first Matrix on HBO Max like a week ago.
Yeah,
Or so.
that's when I saw it, and then I like
Oh,
looked a day
it's
or two
gone
later,
now.
and I was like, it's gone.
Well, I have the DVD. If you want, I have all 4 because I have
Blu-ray or DVD?
the Blu-ray.
What's the other movie Keanu Reeves is in? That's not the Matrix, but
Rush.
Bill and Ted's Excellent
No,
Adventure.
no.
There's a
Bill,
reboot.
There's a reboot.
John Wick,
John Wick. I haven't seen
Oh,
any
Wick.
of those.
There's 3 of them.
dude.
My son has, and my son's like, "You need to watch these."
Dude, you do need to watch.
I
that.
do. I
It
want to
is-
watch
it
them,
is
but I
just-
can't. Every time I keep on going on there, I only find
you
3.
will never be more invested in a movie within
Wrong
10
tube.
minutes.
Sorry.
You all right?
Rona
I
attack.
am now.
He's got the run.
wearing a
You will
mask.
never be more invested in a movie within 10 minutes of it starting than with John Wick.
So I will challenge you. You would never be invested in a show like you will the first 10 minutes of the
Is
morning
Matt
show.
Lauer just going to molest some people? in that?
It's got Matt Lauer in it.
It's about Matt Lauer.
It allegedly
I
is
think I
about
saw
a Matt
that.
Lauer.
yeah.
Yes. But it
Allegedly.
is really good. Like
Crystal, we
it
need your
grabs. I told Brandy like the first episode. Usually this chair just broke, by the way. I was sitting in it.
Good.
But this
40
this
years old, my grandmother.
it's Yeah. But I told Brandy after the first episode, I said that was the best first episode of any show I've ever watched.
Well, I hope they're paying you pretty good, because
Dude,
you
I'm
talk it
telling you,
up.
if I'm talking this much about it, it's really, really good. Really, really good.
Okay.
Good. It's real good. Yeah. So as Crystal fixes the camera, bidets. Let's talk about these bidets.
Another great thing about bidets.
Mm-hmm. Another great thing we haven't talked
Sorry
about.
about 2020. Is
Okay.
I got a bidet,
Yeah, you did get a bidet.
and I'm very excited.
And
I
it
tried
hasn't
to
been
install-
But
installed
more
yet.
importantly, yes, let's talk about that.
I
More
tried
importantly,
to install it. It's like a self-install bidet from Hello Tushy.
Is
By
that
the
a,
way,
is that a
big.
is that a
difference-
sister company for Hello Kitty?
It is not, but there is a big difference between Tushy.com and HelloTushy.com. Because I was looking, because I was like, it was
Fact
like,
check.
it was taking a-
Fact
it was
check that,
taking a long time to get here.
she was typing as we speak. www.tushy.com for your bidet.
Don't go to Tushy.com.
Hey,
I was
you have
wondering-
you have Apple or what kind of phone you got?
I got an iPhone, yeah.
Okay, well, Droids is. I hope you had your incognito on.
I'm always on private mode.
Every search.
But I was like, man, this is taking a long time to get here. I was like, I'm just going to go to Tushy.com and like find out where my order is. And I was like, oh, that is not bidets.
But while I'm here,
But give me about 5 minutes.
5 minutes later.
Let me keep finding it. I'm sure there's probably some search engines that have that in it. So,
Get up here, bud. Come on, get up here.
yeah. So I think even Megan told you today. Did you try to play plumber?
I did try to play plumber a couple days ago, yesterday, and I was following the instructions, which I normally don't do, but I was like, it's a toilet. I should probably do this. Turn off the water source, flushed, and then it was like, all right, unscrew the hose from the tank.
Hose from the tank. Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
Supply
And
line.
so when I did it, when I started
Crystal probably knows all this stuff now.
Yeah.
About all this stuff.
the hose from the tank. I'm
Okay.
keeping it in layman's
Okay.
terms because that's what I am. I'm no plumber. And all of a sudden, it was like the little pamphlet manual.
This is
It's like,
great.
it's okay to have like an inch or so of water in the tank.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
And so then I started unscrewing, and it just started pouring
Pouring
like
out
that
water.
inch of water started pouring out of that thing. And the black thing on the left side of the tank,
That's the flapper.
the flapper, yeah, it also is loose now, and I can't tighten it back up.
Well, you need a new one anyways because all your flappers in this house is screaming at me and
it's
not
it's
running.
it's
It's
now
all
the
running.
roaring 20s, so flappers are coming back.
That's true.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah. So thank you all. Y'all are gonna come out here and
We're going to take care of that.
Y'all are gonna take care of the bidet.
We get a lot of these. This is why Transfers Rooter and Plumbing is the only plumbing company.
only plumbing company to use.
Yeah, and
Don't do it
and to
yourself,
be honest with
folks.
you, usually we get the calls from the wife. That's the one that we get all the time. Crystal's been in there when you get. Yeah, my husband tried to act plumber and fix this. Can you come and fix it? Yes. So Fletcher told on himself this time. He's like, I tried, I failed.
Yeah.
Can you fix it?
I'm not a
You
handy.
should get a Toto.
What?
A Toto.
The dog?
Toto.
The dog.
No, it's a toilet.
That's a good brand right there, bud.
Mhm,
Oh, a
it's one of the,
Toto.
Toto is one of the best
It's
toilets.
a
that you can-
toilet?
It's a toilet and it has built-in bidets.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is
Can you explain a bidet?
so a bidet. I mean, I guess it can be a built-in bidet.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a separate, almost looking like a toilet, or it can be just like an attachment, which is what I bought.
Cheap.
And I didn't want to. What's a regular separate bidet?
Well, you want to get a toilet that has the bidet in it.
Okay, what's
It's
all
that?
in one.
only $4,000
Okay.
for the toilet.
Cool. Yeah, don't want to
Only
spend
we'll
4K.
finance it.
No, they really
Uh,
do. That's right. We can finance
We'll
that for
finance.
you. You can make payments.
Yeah. So the bidet is a little washer for your little booty hole.
Can you act it out for us? I don't understand.
So
How's
I
it
won't-
work?
I won't act it out.
You
Demonstration.
got that
Please.
water hose right there. Just show you how this
Yeah,
works.
so it's like a little
Little-
hose that comes
little-
up the back
little
of the toilet.
splasher,
Great
splasher.
pressure.
That great pressure. You can increase that if you want to,
Oh my lord.
and
anything with
just clean it.
What's this? It's got a little swirly motion.
Yeah.
But you know what the funniest? You know what's so funny about
Can you
this?
change your
Is
spray
up there
pattern?
before the show, Sarah was like, "I'm pretty sure he's getting this for himself more
Yeah.
than I actually want it."
Yeah, definitely got it for myself.
Okay, all right. Well, you know, hey, power to yourself.
Well, listen, if you got poop,
That's
on
why
it,
men
listen,
sit down. Go ahead.
Here we go.
So,
There we go.
it's
Do
like
it
a
all.
shower head.
It's
I think it's more like a stream.
You can't. It's not
like a
interchangeable.
pressure
like
washer.
I
massage.
don't.
it's a pressure. It's
You can't like change
We're
it.
going back to tushy.com.
yeah, we are. That's where you'll find that at.
It's like one stream.
I
It's not
believe
like
so. I've never used a bidet,
Steamy.
but
How you
have
don't
like
know
a
you
steam
I thought
setting.
You've never used
I've
it?
never used a bidet.
Yeah, I
But
haven't.
here's my thought process.
Gosh.
If you
Can't
got
wait.
poop right there on your arm,
Okay.
would you just take some toilet paper and wipe it off?
Yes.
And
You
then
wouldn't
wash
wash
your
it?
hands.
Huh?
You wouldn't wash your arm if you got poop on your arm?
He wouldn't. No. You're asking the wrong
Wouldn't
guy.
most of the
I mean,
people?
sure, but there's a difference. You know, this is I'm not interested.
If you got poop on your arm, would you be okay with just taking some toilet paper and being like,
Some dry toilet
Poop
paper.
doesn't-
Smearing it.
dry
Poop
toilet
doesn't
paper?
come out of my arm though, so that's an accident. Poop comes out of my butthole on purpose.
with
That
smoke.
language, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Watch
saying.
your language.
Sorry, booty hole. Let me get that right. Sorry about that.
Yeah, but like if you've ever like picked up after a dog
I don't.
and you got some on your hands,
Okay.
or like you got some on your shoe and you're cleaning your shoe off,
Hmm?
like you got some on your hands, you're gonna be like, I'll just wipe it off with a paper towel and I'll be good.
I understand. So, are you doing this to save laundry?
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm doing it to save toilet paper.
And
That's not appropriate. It's not.
Um,
It's not appropriate. No,
it's
it's
not
not going to happen.
appropriate.
That's not. Excuse me. That's not what I meant to
it
say.
is going to
How
happen.
do you dry yourself?
With
do you
toilet
do
paper.
this?
Just like
Exactly.
but you use,
That's
use
what I'm
much
saying.
less
You're
toilet
gonna
paper.
lose
Just a little dabble, do you?
So you don't
Just a little
wipe
dab of
first.
it.
What?
No, you clean first. It's like taking a
So
little
you
shower.
use the bathroom, then you shower, then you dry with the toilet paper.
I would call it
with
shower,
the,
but
with
yes.
the bidet.
You bidet.
Rinse. You rinse.
Yes.
It's a shower
Splishity
for your
splash.
butt.
Yeah.
A splish splash,
And
I
if
will
you
take a
want, you can throw
bidet.
a little Dawn or something down there if you wanted to.
What about
But you
the?
only use
hold
it
on.
for number 2.
What about the
That's
sticky?
all I'm gonna use it for.
What about the sticky poops?
Girls use it
What
for
about the
both,
sticky
I think.
poops?
the sticky poops?
Yeah, the sticky poops.
the
You get some-
diarrheas?
The ones where it's like you're trying to pinch it off and it's still there, and then you're gonna keep
Where
going.
you
it's
just
never
keep
gonna-
wiping and there's like a great outtake
Yeah.
from
So-
Parks and Rec. Have you seen this? Chris Pratt, where he's like going to the doctor. He's like, sometimes, when I poop, I just keep, I wipe
Keep
and
wipe
wipe
and wipe and wipe and
It's like,
wipe.
it just won't go away. It's like a marker down there.
So what do you do with that? It's not. Is it gonna put a little?
bidet
what's it
fixes
gonna
that.
do?
The bidet.
Bidet's gonna fix that?
Oh, it
I don't
does.
know. I hope so.
No.
It does. It gets,
You
it
need
gets
to
enough.
As much you can just keep watering it, right?
Your water bill's gonna go up really high.
No, it's gonna go. It's gonna go deep enough to get that out.
Oh Lord, I don't.
So, okay, so I'm interested in this
Yeah.
now. Do you
She's interested
spray
now.
downward? Is the hose on the outside?
No, the
it's
hose is like in the toilet.
In the toilet.
So it's not going to get like splashed on?
No, it's gonna
Wait,
splash
wait,
in the
wait. So
toilet.
there's an outside button that you push?
It's like a little nozzle.
There's a little. Yeah, yours probably has a little thing over here to the side, and you push.
You're
a
sitting
button.
down.
How do you angle it?
It's
It's
already
angled.
perfectly angled for every
Oh,
every
so
bunghole.
it's, oh my gosh.
universal.
Okay.
You will be So save your poop for next week. When you get over here,
We all have to use this?
We all
I
have
don't
to-
know.
That's
Is this
disgusting.
sanitary? We should
I
take
just
think
it
water.
it's
a
extremely
day at a
sanitary.
time.
It's extremely sanitary.
I don't think we all
Unless
should
you
go,
don't
like,
just
back to
don't
back.
put the blue tab in the tank, and I think it'll be good.
So it's the same water from
we
the
should hire
toilet.
this man to be our new plumber.
Is it toilet water?
It's toilet water.
It's the tank
It's
water.
tank.
It's,
The tank.
it's just
Okay.
water, like it would be.
The
just-
tank is clean water. It doesn't. Yeah, tank and toilet water is different.
Yeah. Now, so do y'all use?
have to research.
Do y'all use wet wipes?
You can't. No,
Not supposed
absolutely.
to.
You're not supposed to do that stuff.
But please
no,
do.
no,
if, you,
no.
if you want to give us a call, please do.
Yes.
So I mean, I love wet wipes.
Yeah, you
Don't do it.
Don't
Don't flush. them,
I'll
at
be
least.
visiting back here
Well,
real
you
soon
should
with a
tell me to
stoppage.
keep doing it.
No, no, I don't want your money. I don't want your money.
I have moved on from wet wipes to having a like witch hazel spray.
What is happening? You are the most.
What he does is
What
he
is
sprays his hand
happening?
with
I've
water.
never met a man.
He uses his hand, then he sprays his hand with bleach, and he's done.
That's the best way to do it. You wash your hand. If you get poop on your hand, you're going to wash it, right?
Correct.
You need a
Just wipe with your
seashell.
hand.
That's what they
It's
did.
just a seashell.
A seashell and water.
No, but like I have a little spray bottle that I pour witch hazel, like a witch
I
hazel.
don't know what that
mixture
is. It's
into.
some kind of demonic
No,
juice.
witch hazel is an herb. It's a medicinal herb.
a pagan herb.
It's definitely a pagan herb.
Medicinal herb.
Yeah. So you spray it. You spray it on the toilet paper, and you have a wet wipe that you can flush.
Oh
Ah,
my god.
Very awesome.
Yeah. I knew a guy that carried around
You fact
Stop.
check
he
that,
was,
Crystal?
Stop.
Which herb?
witch
what's it called?
hazel.
Witch hazel.
Witch hazel. It's good. It's good for the bum.
Okay.
I'm looking at how bidets work.
A bidet.
But I knew a guy. He
What's
was
the pressure? Can you
You can adjust the
Adjustable.
pressure. On most of them, you can adjust the pressure. Correct. That broke again. I'm sinking
Stop
slowly.
breaking
but
the
surely.
chair.
So you would need like thick toilet paper for this.
No.
This is
using-
a lot
are
of
you
water
using the
down
see-through?
there.
Are you using the see-through paper?
I mean, you need. Well, see, some of that thick paper is just too much.
no.
It is, and it like
Charmin.
rolls off.
Ultra strong.
No,
Bears.
it's too much.
Bears use Charmin.
I don't like it.
Or do you,
Bears
like I remember
Beats.
Battlestar
Battlestar Galactica.
No, I remember going to visit my buddy who was making a boatload of money up in Boston, and I would go stay with him whenever I went up to the area and to visit him and do some other stuff. And I walked into his condo, and I had to drop a deuce, and so I went in, and I was so mad. I went into his bathroom, and I pulled off some toilet paper, and I could see through it. And I was like, Bino, what is this nonsense? And as soon as he got a girlfriend, toilet paper changed. It got thick again.
Let me tell you something. You really start learning a lot about a man. I mean, really, right? You really start learning a lot about a man. We already had these conversations about first impressions, how weird you thought he was at one point. We had that
It's just
conversation.
No,
gone.
now I think he's. At first, I thought he was regular.
He does
Yeah.
not disappoint.
He
That's what I
doesn't
love about this
disappoint.
guy.
I have
The
never
most
had
interesting man in the world.
anyone talk so much about a bidet. First of all, a man talk about a bidet. Two, talk
I
about toilet
doubt
paper,
females are
tushy,
gonna talk about
tushy,
Tushy.com.
tushy.com, which I'm good with that.
Bunghole
Tu-
cleanliness.
But tushy
It must have really
Hey,
stunk
kids.
before you.
peppermints.
Before you.
Do you have IBS?
No, I
Do
don't.
you?
No, my buddy in Boston had IBS, and he was like, "That's what I have to use." And I'm like, he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I have to use a see-through paper," and I was like,
Why?
"You're gonna punch through that thing in a heartbeat.
Isn't that the worst?
It's awful."
I hope
That
you
is the
never
worst.
Do you wash your
I-
hands?
Huh?
Do you wash
No,
your hands?
I do
afterwards?
not.
I
wash
hope you
my
never
hands.
shook his hand.
That is
Why
the
did
worst.
he have
Ru-
to use that for IBS?
I don't know. I don't.
Maybe because maybe-
made
Because
no
IBS
sense.
is nothing but diarrhea. That's all you're
Maybe
gonna
Why do
he
you need
used so
thin
much.
paper?
I
do. Well,
don't
because
know.
if you, I don't know that answer.
I don't know why you wouldn't use Charmin Ultra Strong.
Because
This
it's too much
podcast brought
money.
to
It
you
costs
by-
too much money.
Thank you, Charmin.
Some of it's too soft. Like it's too
I
smooth.
actually don't like the. I actually don't like
Wouldn't you
the
feel
ultra
weird
soft.
using
I
a
like the ultra
bidet?
strong. It's
Okay.
still like
Because I like a little
still
grip
cushion.
on there.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Make sure we
ultra
exfoliating.
strong's got the grip,
You know what I mean?
but it's not gonna like
Just
fluff
don't use
off.
wipes.
It doesn't have the fluff.
The
Like
fluff
the
is
ultra.
horrible.
Yeah.
You don't want it to
You're
powder.
just leaving-
You don't
yeah.
want it to
You
powder
take
up. And
better
Oh, just
care.
leaving debris
You
everywhere.
take better care of your bunghole than I do my kids.
You should wipe your kids.
I don't.
You should wipe your kids.
My kids wipe their hands with. I mean, they wipe
Wait,
themselves
wait,
with their
okay,
hands,
all right.
and then wash their hands. So we save toilet paper
All right,
because
can
we don't have toilet paper because there's a toilet paper shortage.
All right, so can we go back to the wet wipes?
Don't use wet wipes.
Don't parents use wet wipes to wipe their kids?
Yeah, and you throw them in the
butts?
trash.
It depends
You
on
have
where
to.
You are.
You put them in
You
the
have to
diaper.
put 'em in a diaper
You put them in the
bag.
diaper and wrap it up.
You have
and
to.
throw it in a little diaper genie that stinks to high heavens.
Ugh,
You
it's
have
awful.
to. You have to.
Stinks.
I throw that straight out.
You got to.
I don't
That
leave
diaper
it in
genie
the
don't
Just
work.
on the sidewalk, just.
No, that goes straight.
Look.
Straight into the neighbor's yard.
It goes outside.
Look, there
I hope
has
the
been
people
some
like it.
moment. There
Like
has
it.
been a moment or two where my wife has got really bad service, and we have put a dirty diaper in like a Wendy's inside. That's rude. I know. I shouldn't say
What?
that. Yeah.
Don't tell that story.
Don't tell-
What?
Yeah.
You put a dirty diaper where?
In a couple restaurants for bad service. Walked inside.
That's
It's
vicious.
pretty cool though. Yasmin.
That's not cool.
That's awesome.
That's not
funny.
cool.
It's funny.
Where do you leave it?
Go to
It's
pee your
got
pants.
in the trash can.
Oh, in the
inside.
trash can.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought you
we
were
don't just like throw a bomb
leaving
at 'em.
it on the booth.
Drive through.
You just drive through. You like assholes.
Smell this diaper. Smell that diaper. Diaper
No,
It's
bomb.
open. It's open.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Diaper bomb,
We're gonna
baby.
put it inside.
Light
This-
it on fire.
Oh my God.
Diaper bomb.
Don't put it out with your boots, Tam.
Oh, it's the word. It's the worst whenever you're like, check to see if she's got a poopy diaper, and you put that hand right there, and it's like, oh, it's all over your hand. Oh, it's a blowout.
Oh God.
Here's
The
the
newborn stage is the worst.
The worst.
The worst. That's the shit.
Blowouts are.
I can
This
smell
This
it.
is a good birth
Oh, I
control
can too.
I
I'm
can
episode.
smelling it right
smell
now.
it right
Yeah.
now.
This is a great.
My whole back seat, it was reckless.
Mhm.
Trying to
Yep.
Reckless.
Just throw the clothes away.
Leather.
Yep. You do. You have to. Yeah. You have
Just
to
throw
throw
it
the clothes
away.
away.
You know how many clothes
I don't throw them away.
I've thrown away?
Oh, I throw ours
I
away.
wash them right.
Has anybody pooped their pants as an adult?
We
Didn't
can't.
we
We
have
have time
this
for
why,
that.
why are we having this
We don't have time for
conversation?
that.
Y'all talked
So
about
spoiler alert. Next is the next episode
I
we're
don't
talking about. When we trying the bidet out, it's not next week because that's the alien show, right?
But we're going to be talking about. Yeah, we're going to be talking about bidets. I'm sure. Who knows what?
So
we're
the
gonna be
great
talking
and
about.
mighty Transsu's
Now,
Roofing
Palmer
and Plumbing
come
will
over
be
here and talk about
installing
the
this bidet, and we're going to all try it out and talk about it live.
I don't know if I'm gonna try it out.
Live.
I feel weird about this.
But
So
you
You
don't
really take a. You take a lot of care of that bungalow of yours.
he's gonna do
got
some. He's
to.
doing some POV.
That's on Tushy.com for those watching.
But he doesn't have any kids, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't
he has
have
nothing
kids.
else to do.
Just wash my butthole.
Minty fresh.
Minty fresh
Do they
buttholes.
have little tablets you can drop into your tank? So when you do the
The
bidet,
blue ones.
you're gonna spray your bum with the blue.
Yeah, you gotta have a little blue in your life, you know.
That's probably not good for you.
I don't think so.
So I want
I
to
mean,
drop
maybe
some, maybe
drop
a
a
little,
little witches
little,
in
alka,
there.
little
This is
Alka-Seltzer.
the most interesting man I've ever met
Bro.
in my
Can we get
life.
up here?
Come up here now.
Reminds me of like,
like you.
I feel like
Oh,
Willy
that's a big
Wonka.
But for bidets.
Would be like-
Okay. Oh,
well,
you make yourself
either
at
way,
home.
either
You make
way-
yourself at
Oh,
home.
yeah.
Either way, either way, Transsu's Roofing and Plumbing is going to take great care of you and your bidet needs.
Perfect.
And we hope that we get a 5-star review and that Tushy.com gets a
I already gave
5-star
y'all
review.
a 5-star review.
Give us another. Hush your mouth. Yes, your mouth.
Give us the first 6-star.
First 6-star. That's right.
All right, so I'll hold my poop my pants story for another time.
Have you ever, Donnie? Have you ever used a bidet?
No, never.
Have you ever pooped your pants as an adult?
No.
Yes. Everybody's done.
No, I hadn't until 3 months ago.
Then you have done it.
Another bad or good thing in 2020.
Listen, I did it not too long ago myself, and that's one of those where you drive it down the road and you're like, ooh, I got some gas, and it's like, ooh,
We
that's
gotta
not
pull
gas.
over. We're gonna ruin the seats, Brandy.
Oh. We were like, we had an employee the other day. I won't say who it was, but we had an employee the other day. Like, huh?
Hulk.
No, a Hulk
You can give
definitely
a superhero name.
smashes. But we had an employee the other day that cracked us up because we were sitting at the table, and they just come barreling in and was like, "I'm gonna poop my pants. I'm gonna poop my pants."
Came barling in,
Just
bro.
barreling in.
Barlin. That's what I
Barlin.
think barley is.
Hey,
what they
Google-
use in
look that up.
beer.
Barlin.
Barlin, will you look that up, please? Thank you.
Barlin. So our next guest next week is
Special.
Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
Palmer Holton. He's one of my good buddies. I've known him since 6th grade. He's a film professor at Wake Forest. He's created films. He's created an ESPN short about Elvis Presley and his love of racquetball.
Racquetball.
He's a cartoonist,
Yeah.
and he can animate
We need a
my
cartoon.
Poop My Pants.
Yes.
He can. Yes.
Yeah. It only took him like 2 or 3 months to make like a little like 5-minute cartoon short. So
So
we
it's
can
gonna
just
take.
put him
It's
on.
gonna take him a while.
I'm sure he'll. No, this is quick. This happened quick.
Doesn't sound so quick.
We should totally get him to do that.
Yeah,
You
I think
put
he'll do it.
animation.
I think he'll probably do it like pro
You've seen
bono.
the Joe Rogan animations, right?
Yeah,
They're hilarious.
yeah, oh, they're
So you
great.
can do the same thing.
They're great. I had a speaking of Andy Cohen offering Anderson Cooper drugs. I had a dream last night that we were doing the.
It's not me. This episode. Remember this. It's
Yeah,
not
sorry.
me. This episode.
We were doing the podcast with Joe Rogan at my grandmother's house, and Joe Rogan gave me some drugs, and I took them.
That sounds about right, and he would do that. Yes.
Yeah, he definitely would.
Was it DMT?
I don't know. It looked like aspirin, but it got me high, and then I went to go play golf with some geriatric men that I know. Yeah.
You are living the dream.
So this has been a great show.
See, I got nothing, man.
We love you all. We'll see you next
got
It's
week.
been a great 2020.
It has been a terrible 2020, and we're glad 2021 is here, and it's been a great 2021.
And we'll just have
Start of it.
4 to 6 months of spillover from 2020.
Yeah, we
before-
will. Before things start hitting, we have a Disney trip planned this year. I'm looking forward to that.
Don't keep
At the
talking.
end of the year. Yeah.
Who's we? You got a mouse in your pocket?
No, I'm saying me and my family.
Oh, I thought you were talking about we, and I was like,
Do you want to go to Disney?
We all do. Yes.
I want to go to Universal and go to Harry Potter World.
Well, I know you do.
Crystal knows what I'm talking about.
Where we're staying, though, has a Harry Potter room.
Ooh.
It's themed rooms. So it's pretty cool. But anyways, we got a lot of great things that's happening this year. 2021 is going to be a big year
Our
for.
live episode is coming up.
Yeah, we got
in
a
2
lot.
weeks.
Oh yeah, the 19th.
Because
19th.
we're doing one live show a month now.
One live show. Yeah, so let's paint that picture for the
go.
millions upon millions.
Just clouds, little.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a happy little accident.
Yes.
We
Kinda
are
was a happy
doing
little accident, right?
4 episodes a month, and
If
so
tech
average
works.
about 4 episodes a month. One of them each month will be a live episode on Facebook where we will be
At a
talking
a
to-
destination. Yep. a location.
destinations around that we'll be talking to local business owners, supporting them, and getting to know our community here. So I think that'll be great. And then the other episodes are just going to be derailed stuff like we're doing right now.
But great content.
Water
But great
cooler
concept. But yeah,
with
water
great
cooler.
content.
Yeah, water cooler.
Mostly bidets and aliens.
Bidets and aliens is definitely is a
It's
thing.
gonna last a
so-
while because they're coming. So you might as well get ready for
True.
it.
180
So-
days, y'all countdown.
And
Are
we
we
got some
telling-
other things
are we-
that could be in the works. So we're really
some other big
things. Big, huge,
Crystal,
huge.
did you get a little talk about that today? Oh, don't.
Hey,
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. I was looking.
Well, we'll talk about that
Okay.
off air.
Yeah.
But
off air.
I did.
You got to talk?
We'll talking to.
yeah, we got talking. But yeah, so thanks for tuning in to the Plum Positive Show. Like always, we enjoy having our millions and millions of viewers watching us at the water cooler and talking about bidets, aliens, and
2020.
2020.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we'll see you guys next time.
Plum.
Positive out.
Out.
Oh, come on.
There.
Plum.
Oh,
that was
Positive.
good.
Okay,
Wait,
okay,
we can
okay.
redo it.
So,
Okay.
Plum.
Positive.
out.